We are living at a time of unprecedented change, and we need to prepare. We are undergoing major changes to our world's climate and environment while taking a larger evolutionary step as a planet into the universe of life around us. The landscape of the world is changing as a result of centuries of misuse and overuse by humanity. Soils, waters, and air are becoming toxic. The natural abundance and diversity of the world is diminishing. Even if we restrain this abuse, we have set in motion forces of change in our climate that have the power to alter and potentially destroy much of our human civilization. For example, our land ice could melt to the point that we can expect a sea level rise of over 100 feet within the next century and a half. No one can fully discern the complexity of these disruptions, but we can already see how climate will affect food production, political and economic stability, and energy availability. And these conditions will foster pandemics and trigger mass migrations and wars of desperation. Our networks of trade and exploitation fuel the relentless destruction of our planet and keep us anchored to privileges that will soon vanish. Many people believe that technology will solve all problems and even hope for this to be associated with the ET presence seen in our skies. But this hope for a planetary fix from alien life can lead us to make dangerous assumptions that would set us on a course of dependence that will only weaken and deprive us of our future freedom. God has set in motion the geological forces that have shaped the physical universe, but what is happening to our planet is the consequence of humanity's destructive impacts upon the world, impacts that will continue. We can blame God or the government, but fundamentally, it is because our actions are not being guided by knowledge, the spiritual intelligence within each person. Ultimately, it is the power of the individual responding to what they most deeply know is right that will make the difference. It is not enough to cease pollution. We have to cool the planet. We can do it through a massive redistribution and preservation of resources and a great utilization of all of humanity's science and competence to replant the forest, restore the soils, cleanse the air and the rivers, and protect the diversity that is remaining in the world. Can we unite and cooperate to find the many solutions that we need to limit population growth and consumption? Can we tap into our innate creativity and return our land to a natural state? Can we live simply so that the wealth of the world can be spent on these solutions? There will have to be 1,000 things to be done to restore your balance with nature and to prevent calamity in the future for the human family. But the foundation of all of this must be the deeper intelligence within you. The crisis of the world is your calling, and it is your response to this calling that will make all the difference.